So what I will do is I'll take two, like maybe um I'll take this state, district, and then the sales. These are the two columns I'll take. So district I'll take Mumbai, then Pune, then Thane, then Nashik, then Nagpur, then 1 minute. More students are joining. So I'll take five, six, like maybe um, Wardha, and we'll take this. And we'll, right. So we'll do that. And then here number we'll put. And the number I will drag it. So once you drag the numbers, it will automatically give the increment. Auto incremental. So this is 8. So I will take 8, 10, 9, 10. 10 values will take. So 10. So maybe 12, yeah. And okay, these are the okay, fine. Now sales in crores. Okay, so that is a small numbers will take maybe 12, right? Any numbers will take, right? So 12, because anything you can put. So how to draw the chart, right? So we'll take number in between 10 to 30. So any number between 10 to 30 will take. So that will have different charts, right? These are the numbers. So now I want to insert the chart. So how to insert the chart? Just select this and then click on insert or click on chart wherever you want, right? Insert, then chart. So you can insert the chart. So which chart? Initially, I want line chart or something like that, right? So anything you can like I'll start with line chart. Which line chart? This or this or this or this or this, whatever. So I'll take this chart, right? Which is basically now the chart is inserted. Now what I'll make it more. I want to make it beautiful, like various chart will take. Now this is line chart. So I want to change the colors. So here I can change the color. From here I can change the color. Just see the line color I can change. Then I want to change the layout. So layout can be just see the layouts. This is see the axis title and the name. See now here x-axis is not there, but y x-axis is there, y-axis is not there. So here x and y-axis both are there, and even the dots are there, names, everything is there. So here also it is there. Here you will get most of the times you get this type of chart. Now what I can do is I can increase the size. Now again, if I want to change this, I can change this, right? So here cells. Now the cells and then cells I want to increase the font size also. So I'll go on home and I'll increase the font size. See, it's possible. I can increase the font size. Then I can make it bold. I can make it colorful. Whatever I want, I can do that. Right. So that is also the chart title. So here I can sales chart district wise. But which chart? I'll in bracket, I'll put line chart. Because we are preparing, we will be creating many kind of charts. So let's say, so this also I want to change. This also I want to change. Click on home, then maybe change the color, right? Change the color, make it bold or italics or underline, whatever you want. So these things are there, right? Here also things are there. So if you want to change it, like format, if you want to format the axis, just right click and then you can see the different things are there, right? So data you can select move chart or something. So everything is things are possible. if you click on um, different places. So if I click on this area, if I click on this area and right click, different menu will come. If I click on the here on the Mumbai or in Pune or this region, and if I right click, different menu will come. If I click on sales, and if I click right click, different menu will come. So what I exactly mean by that? It means this chart area, every section has got different. Every section has got different value, different options, right? Different values. So you must understand that also. Now, if I want to change this, you can change this also, right? If I click now, what I did is vertical lines. I have clicked, and then um, plot area. So here the plot area you can format grid lines. So you can format the grid lines also. Now, how to format the grid lines here? If I want the thickness, I can increase the thickness of the grid lines. I can decrease the thickness of the grid lines, right? If I want like transparency, I can increase the transparency. So you can see the transparency has been increased. So you can, but you can increase the transparency also. Fine. Not only that, you can, if you want like the type you round type or one flat type, anything, whatever you want, you can in type how you want. Like if you want in type arrow, so the in type is arrow. The begin is a you can, if you want begin with arrow, you can put it an arrow. So see, now the things are there. These lines are, you can see it, the lines are now, see the lines, the end of the lines are arrow kind of thing. So you can change it accordingly. Whatever you want, you can do it. So this is a simple line chart. Even now also, now I have made so many changes, and still I want to change the type of chart. That still it is possible for me, right? How can I do that? So how can I do that? See here now, when I clicked on chart, two more options have been, two more views, two more menus have been added by Excel itself. The design menu and format menu, which was initially not there. See, just look at this main menu. Now I'll click on somewhere else. The design and menu bar is not there here. See here, the design and menu is not there. Here it is not there. When I once I the moment I click on the graph, the chart area, see those design and format comes immediately. It appears. So it has a different menu. It means that the design and format menu are only for the specifically made for the graph only, right? So we'll graph and other things are also, but we'll see here the graph. Now let me show you the different, what are the options are there in design. See, if I click on design, there are so many options like chart layout. I can change the chart layout, whatever chart layout I want. So I can change it, right? No, nothing is written, no axis, and then this is the layout 9. Now if you see the layout 9, how exactly it comes. So the series is on, the information on the series is on the right hand side. So this is also possible. Color, I can change the color. Now chart element I can add. If you want to add chart element, axis, you can change the axis, right? Horizontal, primary. See, you want, this is only primary horizontal. Then if you want primary vertical also, more axis type, you can add it. Axis titles, if you want primary horizontal axis titles, it is there. If you want only this thing, so everything is possible, right? More axis titles is possible. So data labels, you can have data labels also. Look at this, data labels. Data labels are visible. Data labels, those are visible. The left, right. Now the values are there, values. So I'll take above, and then I'll change the data labels. Then I'll click on data label. I'll go to home, and I can increase the font size of the data label also. Look at this, right? So there are so many features are there in the graph also. So many features are there. So you must know these graphs. Not only that, the border also I can change. So from here I can change the border. See the border, I can border, and then I can change the color of the border. So this is also, so from here I can understand now this data label. Still I can change the, if I want like data label to be different way, I can change it different these things, right? Data table is also there. Now if you want, now it is none. So if I click on data table, see the data table is there here. The data table appears. So now what exactly you want? Like what type of graph, what type of the your initial requirements? Maybe a particular graph requires to have data table, a particular requires x-axis and y-axis values are all there, and data, everything. So whatever you want, you can select it from here. You can select the lines also. Drop lines are also there. See, X and Y axis, drop lines on X axis. So those are also there. High to low also are also there. Trend lines are also there. See, linear trend lines. It will show the trend. And it will calculate the average. Exponential trade lines are also there. So trade lines are also there. Up down. So that up down is also there. So data labels are there. Later data label you can change it as I told wherever you want. And the data label in you see this is data label callout. Now, what is the data label callout? It is giving both values, X value as well as the Y value. Means the sales of that particular district is appearing on this. Now axis I want to see. Now axis title. So primary axis title is there or not? Right? See, this is the axis title. Now here I want to put it axis title as sales again because I deleted it. So I want to put it at sales. And now if I want to change it font size and color, I can do that. So that I did, right? The background color I have changed it. So these are the things which are there in the line graph. Now if I want this, now line graph is okay. Now you can have the more options. You can practice your options on your own. You can decide what exactly you want when you are plotting the graph. Now next, see, I will click on graph. When I click on graph, the two things will appear. Design. These are the design. You can switch row and column. You can switch row can become column can become row. You can select the data. You can change the chart type. See here, chart type you can change, and you can move the chart also. Moving is okay. That is okay thing. Now this is in the design menu. Which are there here. You can see many options are there. You can change the graph background. You can change, right. You can have black background and whatever you want. You can after that also you can after changing blue, that also you can change. You can right click on this and you can change the format chart area. So here you see the color, you can change it from here. So all options are possible. There are many options, many. Now design is now see what are there in the format menu. What you can do is in format menu, you can format the selection, you can reset the match style. Then whatever you want to add, like if you want to add like certain shape into this, you can add that also. Now if I want to add this thing, that triangle into the chart, that can be also added, right? And if you want to change the color, if you want to whatever want into the chart itself, into the graph itself, that is possible, right? So this is also there. So I'll just remove this. Fine. Now I'll click here. Now format menu. These are the format menu. You can change the outlook also from here. The default outlooks are also there. From default outlook, you can change it. See the values you can change the whatever you want, like color combination. It's so nice, right? Whatever you want, you can check it, and then things will appear, right? Fine. I'll just uh, uh, mouse over, changing my mouse so different places so that you can see whatever things are there, right? So that is also there. Then you can you can change the color of the see here. You can change the color. Okay. So that also you can change shape, the outline color you can change, effect also you can add. Here you can add these are all the formatting tools. When you can align it, you can change the height and everything. So these are the options which are available while you are making your graph more beautiful, your line chart more beautiful. Now this is point number one. Now I will change the graph and I'll select the same thing. I'll select the same thing, Control C, and then I'll create a new sheet. And in new sheet, I will copy it, right? And now I want this as an pie chart and not line chart. So insert, and now I'll make it a pie chart. Now which pie chart, this or this or this? So we'll make it this pie chart or this pie chart, right? This type. So I'll make it this type. Fine. Now see, this is there. Now again, same things are there. Like if you want to add elements, you can add elements. Data labels, if you want to add, you can add data labels. You can add at the same end of the outside, wherever you want, like at best fit, you can add it, right? So we'll take at center. Sorry, we'll take at an end. Fine. Now this value, again, these are the values. If I want to change the color of that font, I can change it from here. I'll make it white and I'll slightly increase the font size. So that is also there. Now I want to make it like, for example, this 30 number, I'll click on 30 number and I want to see. So nice. This is 3D graph. Can you see it? I'll just wait for 1 minute. Just see. Or what I will do is, I will just zoom in so that you can see how beautiful it looks like, right? 3D graphs. There are many options, right? Many chart. So I'll rename it as line chart, and sheet 2 is pie chart. So I will rename it as pie chart. So two charts I have introduced here also. Now, if I want to change the title, I can change pie chart. So pie chart for this with wise sales. So that you can add. And if you want, like you want to, if it's looking not, it's looking bulky, so I'll decrease the font size. And what I can max do is I can change the font color. I'll again copy this. I'll copy it. Control C. I'll create another one. I'll create another, right? And now I want something different, right? I'll select it from district and cells. I'll select it from this time. I'll select it. Previously, I was selecting from only district and cells. Now I'll include the title also. So insert now a different chart. So here, maybe now this is the column chart, right? So this is the column chart. So this is possible. This is possible. Column chart, then 3D column chart, then column chart. So 3D column chart. 3D column chart is there. So see, now the sales value is here. The sales automatically came, right? The sales is automatically. Now here also, if I want this to be more beautiful, what I can do is I'll click on this. I can click on this and here you see, you can click on this, then series options, then here, change the color, can change the color, whatever color I want, I can change that color, right? And then here, if I want to put a shadow effect on it, I can add shadow effect to this. See, to the column itself, it is getting added. Shadow effect is getting added to it, right? Feel if you want to change the color, you can change the color from here, right? A single color or all colors you can change. One bar you can change. If you want to change this also color, want to change this bar, like for example, a different color, you can change this. If you want to change this color, you can change it from here. So different color for different these things you can have. And then you can add, if you want to add like more any effect to that, you can definitely add more effect to that, right? So that you can see, right? So this thing is there. And then again, if I click on this and if I go for add chart for elements, here data labels are there. So data labels. So if data call out, so these labels are there. So I can slowly change the position of the labels also. See, if I can change it, right? So that individually everything is possible, right? If I want to minimize the arrow, that is also possible. Just check it. I want this bit like here, and then this arrow I want only up to this. So that is also possible. See, so many things in graph. It is not just inserting a graph. It is after insertion of a graph, the making it more effective, making it more presentable, making it more logical. It is more important. Inserting graph is it is taught in 7th and 8th standard also now Excel. What is required is it should look like a professional chart. Professional. It should look like a professional. Every value should be there. All data should be there. So things should be properly actually represented, right? So you can see that. If I click on the chart and if I click on right click, see there are 3D rotation is there, select chart, change the chart type, all options are there. In between, if I click on x axis, y axis, at y axis, and if I click right click on this, see the different fonts, different menus will come. If I click on x axis and then right click, different menu will come. So different options are there for different chart type. So this is third chart, which is you can say it's a column chart. I'm quickly going through because I want to take at least five charts, five different charts, right? So this is third. Now the fourth one is I'll copy the data, right? Now I'll select only fine. I'll select this and then I'll insert a different kind of chart. We'll see. Then I'll copy it here. Now I am be adding price, and price is as a small thing like this is equal to this into 5. That's it. So all 5 rupees per something is there. So I have added price and I'll drag it. So when you drag it, all the price values are. Now what I want to do, I'll see what will exactly happen. Now what I want is I want to check if if I select all three, if I select all three and insert some chart. See, right? Okay, there are some certain could be a problem for this. So what I will do is I'll change this to multiplied by not 5, multiplied by 2, so that the near close values will come. So now I am selecting all these three columns, and after selecting all these three columns, I'm inserting a chart, and that is a line chart. And this is the line chart. See, nice, so nice it is. Now this is comparison of or all three. In all three things are there. The sales now we'll add what? The we'll add the element also. We'll add axis title, right? Horizontal axis will take. Then vertical axis also will take. So vertical axis are also there. We'll add. So primary axis title will put. Then vertical axis title also will put. I'm putting all the elements. Chart title is already there. So above, so chart title is also there. Data labels, I'll put data labels also. All elements I'll put. Data labels with legend keys, no legend keys, right? So data labels are also there. Grid lines, primary major grid lines. So grid lines I'll also put. So everything I'll put, right? So legends are also there. Bottom, yes, fine. So what I will do is I'll just increase the size so that you can have. Now I'll check a format and then we'll make it. You can change the color or whatever. So these are each